some sleight of hand tricks.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And oh boy, we got the beta of the upcoming changes to the, updates to the Pizzster 389. And I built this truck from scratch just to see what was going on. And there's a lot of new stuff. And there's so much that when Pizzster sent this beta over, he really didn't have time to list them all out. So, and I'm not going to try and list them either. I'm just going to say there's a whole bunch. But the first thing I noticed is the chassis is a little lower. I didn't see, I went through a bunch of chassis building this truck and they're all the same height. So it's what we got and we're going to roll with it. I got the Knights Express skin on here and the lights, the reason I'm stopping before putting the load on, because it's going to get lighter out. And so I've got the 5150 watermelons on the front of the air cleaner. I got Glasses Class from Southern Skinning on the back. I got 5150s up there on the clearance lights, and those are actually pretty nice. I believe these fender lights are 5150s, maybe? No. Oh, shoot. Whose are these? And they're on the, got them on the bumper corners too. We got headlights with a yellow tint on the driving lights, but when we put the headlights on, they go white. So that's sort of interesting. We've got Pizzster's watermelon lights on the suspension box cover above the frame. And we got the Glasses Glass from Southern Skinning on the tank panel. We've got Southern Skinnings on the back of the air cleaner. So we got a real mix of them just to see what's going on. And then the ones on the bumper come with it. They're watermelons from Pizzster. I guess they're already built. They've got quite a few different lights, but I just wanted to show you. You can sort of judge from yourself what you think. I like the Glasses Glass a lot. And those ones down on the bottom of the tank panel, to me, look a little better than the ones on the light box because they're more defined and they're not as much glare around them, which is nice. So they look pretty good. Oh yeah, and I've got underlights under the cab instead of cab panel lights. I've got underglow on there just to try it all out. And the purple lights for the anti-glare. So there we go. Just wanted to show you all that before we went and drove onto the trigger and brought the daylight up a little more. So being a brand new truck, we've got fuel. Not to worry. Okay, and we've got different antennas. We got some Blue Lightning or something. Blue, I'd have to forget the name, but we got straight antennas on there instead of the usual coiled antennas. So that's different. Another thing, got a 379 grill on it. And I like those yellow tinted lights, and we can leave them on as, I believe, if you just go to parking lights, there, they'll stay like that. Which looks kind of cool. I like it. I think I like it a lot. But we got to figure out how to get out of here. We're at Case IH. We're going to do that part. Case IH down here in Alamosa. We're going to head on out this nice road here. Get on the big road and head ourselves all the way up to Cheyenne to John Deere. So we're taking a load of tires from Case to John Deere. And so it's a ATS Expansion double ender. And let's get on with it. No, I'll tell you about the chimney and the trials and tribulations thereof. But yeah, she's looking pretty good. I like this skin. I don't give it enough airtime. I don't know how many people have even downloaded it or if anybody even really got a handle on it. I like the 3D effect of the stripe. And it's a Louisiana-based company. Got a JCB service truck here, and of course there's a JCB shingle hanging on the side of the building up here. So we're gonna have to put the hammer down. It's 350 miles. Maybe a little slow getting out of Alamosa, but once you get out on the big road there, we'll be fine. Won't be any stopping unless we get called into scales. So we gotta hang a left out of here. Just missed the JCB sign on the building. Oh, let's get out of here. Out of these vehicles. So what I've got on the trailer for wheels is Jaspers with Pizzster tires. And the lights on the side of the trailer, they're kind of hidden by the tarp. They're 5150s. When it's darker, they show up through the tarp a little better. Got a 285-inch wheelbase here. Got the old school chrome trim on the window. Now we went with blue. I think maybe they called them lightning sticks or something. The antennas. I think it missed. I got one's black and one's blue. Good Rolling Stones album, that one. What else? No GPS or voice nav apparently. That could be peaceful. Should be pretty straightforward until we get to Cheyenne, and I got lots of opportunity to get lost. Went with the medium cherry, I think. It was called wood on the dash. I might have to get on that inside lane to get around the 90 degree that's way up ahead there. Oh, got excited, missed that one. So, the chimney. Well, I guess I'll give you the bad news first. I had I take medication for blood pressure, and it's pretty good. It's been really reliable. It keeps my blood pressure normal. It's not a lot. It's not a big deal, but as you know, I've had a major transplant a while back, 6 years ago now, and I don't know what caused the problem, but I was okay. So my buddy from all the way back in grade 1, he drove. He's down in. Oh shoot, I got turned in that outside lane. He's down in Diamond Valley. And that's a little town, if you saw the video where that Si shot out the caddy as we went through the to the mountains and back. We went through George's town on the way down there. And anyway, he came up and helped me today with the chimney. My other buddy Dave with the old Dodge, he was there. And we got the platform set up top. Got the rope tied onto a tree in the front yard. Safety rope, I went and picked that up. Got the safety harness all belted up and everything. And it was time to really, start giving her. And my blood pressure just fell through the floor. Don't know why. But I mean, I couldn't even find a pulse. Like I had no blood pressure. It was really weird. And I've had it happen, a few times where, yeah, I get a little wobbly and blood pressure drops off, but it comes back in like 15 or 20 minutes. It didn't come back for hours, which is kind of troubling. Anyway, what happened was, I feel fine now. It's back. It's the usual way after supper, getting late. But that's my own fault because I took a long time building this truck and just looking at it and the various parts and things. And you see how the suspension's a little lower in the front? It's a pretty good look, actually. Good looking rig. Geez, that's a photo. Anyway, but the good news is my buddy George is a really, really capable guy, and Dave mixed the mortar and got it up to George on the roof, and George did the recovering the cap on the chimney, and I'm sure he did just a fine job of it. So, and like when my blood pressure fell through the roof, it fell through the floor while I was on the roof. Yeah, I had to just kind of lay down on the roof for a little bit, like 5 minutes or whatever, get to where I could focus on something, and got off of there, and those guys took over and did a fine job, and I'm extremely grateful. Yeah, what would I do without friends? Anyway, no biggie on the blood pressure thing. I've got I already have an appointment with my doctor on Friday for just routine checkup, and my appears to be a torn rotator cuff, my left shoulder. But anyway, I guess we can add the blood pressure thing. And I got a blood pressure little gizmo, you know, you stick the cuff around your arm and you fire it up and takes your blood pressure. So I took it like 4 or 5 different times, and then I just screenshotted with my phone the results, and I have something to discuss with the doc. My doctor's really good, so don't you guys worry. I'm not. Yeah. You know, what's funny is well, I should mention that at one point, like after, you know, surgery and everything else, and they had me on a couple different combination of 2 different things for blood pressure. And I had an instant, it's kind of like this, where I kind of browned out. It's like a power outage, you know, you just kind of brown out. And I got the blood pressure machine going, and I just kind of self-diagnosed and went, well, I'll quit taking one of those blood pressure pills, and I did, and everything went back to normal real quick. And I'm thinking that it could be that I get to the point where, you know, you're eating properly and diet's good and all that sort of stuff, and maybe it comes to where it's too much. Maybe we just got to tone it down, because that's what happened last time. Tone it down, and it's good for a few years. Maybe it's time to knock some off it again. So I don't think that there's anything wrong with me. I think it's that maybe there was just too much meds going on. And hope that's what it is. Kind of logical. So enough of that. So George was saying on the concrete, just trying to give it a couple weeks or whatever before I'm going to put some crown seal on it. And that'll be that. She's done. Pretty darn happy about that. Really, really good. And other than taking the safety harness back, tomorrow I'm going to be messing around with ATS for hours and hours tomorrow. Today, as you're watching this. Got things to catch up on. Want to check out map mods. I want to get ready to do a map mod tutorial pretty soon. Maybe a few more. That might be worth waiting for a few more to get updated. Oh, big thing. In the last video, we were kind of confused on, well, what was the version number for the ATS expansion and stuff.
And
Poor old Zeke. It's version 18. He knew it was version 18, but when he sent that note to me, he fat fingered 19, and that's where the confusion came in. And so that version on that's up there on Trucksbook right now, or Trucky Mods, that's the one. That's the one I'm using right here, and yeah, it's pretty good. So this is an ATS Expansion double ender. And the other thing I did that got me so late into the evening was building the truck was one thing, and the other thing was looking at all the just looking through the job listings and looking for ATS expansion companies and that I didn't recognize, like new, and I saw a few. Like there's HC Logistics, that was one. I only saw one load for it. And there's another one that was in, I think it was Kansas City. It was kind of like a little shield looking emblem or whatever. I didn't recognize it. It didn't have a name. So I'm kind of thinking it might have been an ATS expansion one. Might have been. Anyway, speaking of ATS expansion, really big news here. Something that Recon is working on, and it's such a good idea that, oh man. So what it is he wants to make trucky dispatch loads where he'll give you the code number for the job. You just open up trucky dispatch, throw the code number in, and it's going to start, let's say for example, at the JBS in Iowa, but you're going to be starting from your home right beside it, where you have it's a house and you've got your parking spot for your truck and your trailer, so you're like an owner-operator guy, and that's your headquarters. And yeah, you can start there. You punch in the job. It's across the street at the JBS plant, and it takes you all the way to like Los Angeles or Phoenix or something. And you'll have a choice of a few different jobs, of course, but you'll choose the one you want, and that'll be on the ATS Expansion Discord when it gets all sorted out. Just take the job code, fire it into Trucky Dispatch, go across and get the job. Now what the job is, it's going to be like 4 trips, and it'll be like, you know, long haul reefer job, hauling meat to Phoenix or Los Angeles or whatever. When you offload there, the next leg of your journey begins. Now from where you just dropped off, you've got another load to pick up. You could be going up to Portland or Burlington or something, or not Burlington, oh shoot, anyway, up in Washington somewhere, and then you could be heading who knows where. You pick it, Salt Lake City, and then from Salt Lake City you're going to get another load and it'll take you back home. And so you'd be like an owner-operator guy going out on the cycle and ending up back at your home base for some R&R. So how cool is that? And there'll be, the goal is to make them for every ATS expansion site that has a garage. So if you've got a home, like you're at your home base at King Ranch, you got your house, your garage, whatever, you're all set, and you get dispatched, head to the local job, pick it up, and head out. And yeah, just do a full cycle, a few days on the road, end up back home again. It's a pretty cool idea. Pretty immersive, you know, and fun for convoys too, because on convoys you're all going, well, who's somebody pick a load, what trailer, who's doing what next, and heck, you could get into convoy and just drive around the country. So pretty neat idea. That Recon, he's always thinking, so that's pretty neat. I put a blue bug screen on to go with the blue antennas, so it looks like I missed and only got one. Got a blue shift knob. Oops, we won't look in the back just yet. Let's wait a sec. And our blue blanket back there in the sleeper. But no, I don't have the blues. Happy driving this truck again. This drives so good. So it'll be interesting to see when Pizzster comes out with the list of things. Oh, the template changed slightly, but I didn't see it affect this truck. Oh yeah, oh wait a minute, it does. The fenders are totally... so I guess all my skins, he moved the fuel tanks or something, or expanded something in the area of the fuel tank on the template. And that's what I was looking at initially, to see the painted tanks. I think I have chrome ends on these. No, they're painted. They're fine. But if I put painted fenders on this, there's paint all over them from the paint job. So that's kind of a bummer. So until I get around to it, if you're using my paint jobs on the Pizzster truck, when you get the update, you'll want to be using the chrome or polished fenders. I wanted to run my convoy duck on the hood ornament again, but yeah, his butt sticks through the the bug shield, so yeah, I decided to put the swan on there. Its wings come really close to the front of the bug screen, but don't touch it, it seems. I didn't go right up close and personal and look at it with the dev console, but they don't come through it, let's put it that way. I don't know if they're touching it or not, to be honest. But the convoy duck's not mooning us today. Oh, here comes the scale before too long here, I think. As we get into Wyoming. Didn't even think about weight. 45, 229. It's a lot of tires. Wait, whoops. Trucks. It's oh, excuse me. Well, if I said 95,000 pounds, that should be heavy, and here comes the scale. Yeah. Oh, wow, 81, 142. I wonder if he did something with the weight of the truck. Because it was 30,000 pounds before. Maybe that's when you put a triaxle on it. It's certainly not 30,000 now. Ooh. If there's a scale around where we're dropping off, we're going to go weigh the truck. His stride ride was 35,000. In the last published version, and the single or the 6x4 was 30. Now, so far, this accelerating hasn't brought our fuel average down. It's got 300 miles on the truck. 50 to go, right on the dot. It's 17th, but I just put the cruise control at 76. And when we start getting up a little bit in the revs, I'll just tap the brakes, kill the cruise control, put it in 18th, and hit resume on the cruise. Makes a nice little maneuver. And, you know, I'm worried about the speed and everything. Got it all dialed in. Everything's good to go. Get another few RPM here. Here we go. So I'll touch the brakes. Resume. See if we can gear up to 75 now in 18th. Oh, not another scale. Shoot. I'm going to call. Oh, we're turning off here. Before the scale. Oh no, there's a scale trappy at the top here. Yeah. Looks like we're going in that general direction anyway, or wait a minute. If I go to that scale, where is it? No, we'll be way out of the way. Yeah, we're not going way up there. They can come and get us. We're not doing it. Heck, we only got 18 miles to go. We'll be buried inside a shop somewhere, getting offloaded. This is a John Deere dealership we're heading for. So, I guess Case didn't like the tires, and they figured, well, John Deere can use them. I wonder how that happened. Get out here so we can see it all unfold here. Oh, 13 miles to go. Wow, it's way out here in the Tules. Cool. Fuel mileage has dropped a bit now that we're not cruising down the road. I think we were at 4.9, weren't we? Have to go back and look. Got a 3406B in here. Here's the dealer. I could have put a 12.7 in here and tried to see how high an average I could keep with that. That'd be an idea. Build a truck from scratch. That engine, here you can see those yellow tinted lights. That's a cool option. I like it. I like it a lot. Here's the John Deere dealer. Paved entrance. The guy getting his lowboy loaded there, or his fifth wheel. this way over there. Okay, so which end of the truck goes where? Hard to tell. Well, there's more room to turn around over there, so we'll go in this gate over here. Hope we get it right. If we have to turn around, looks like it'd be easier in that side of the yard. Oh, it's inside the shop. Isn't that what I said should happen? Avoid the cops. Oh boy. Well, how are we going to do this? Oh boy. That plow's right in the way of that disc harrow. Should I try and turn around? Right here. See what happens. It's got awful hard on the rubber on this trailer. That triaxle down. I don't think we get straight enough to get it in from here, but maybe. Let's see. Carry on the turn for a little bit. Yeah, truck's a little long for that action. Get it off the fence. Cool. Well, we're going to have to, let's see, where's the weigh scale on the map? One at a shop we can go to. Right there. Just fly on over there, okay. What do we want to do here? We want to go over here, there, and that away. Where's the middle of this thing? That's probably pretty close. Find out. Oh, that worked out all right. $10. Let's see what the whole thing weighs. Yeah, so the truck was 30 before, so it must be 22. Is the trailer 13? Let's find out. Shoot, I guess, you know, we should do. I don't know if you need to take the trailer off. I think you can weigh with the. Just back under it here. 22, yeah, 22,425. So trailer's 13,000. Yeah, so he definitely changed the weight on it. Well, there's proof of that. Cool, awesome truck, though. You know, I mean. Without the changes, but with the changes, there's a lot of stuff going on here. I can't begin to tell you what it all was, even though I went through and built it. It's going to be interesting to see the list, but yeah, she's definitely hunkered down a little bit. Yep, good looking truck. Oh yeah, the antennas, those are pretty neat. Having a lot of different antenna options now. There's like a page and a half of them. So that's kind of neat. I didn't go through the exhaust options. I just threw on my usual miters. Got the Duna cab on here. And like I say, a 285-inch chassis. And yeah, some more that yellow tinted headlight. I don't remember seeing that before. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's new. But once again, it's a big list. So we'll have to wait till Pizzster gets it out officially. Because, you know, I clicked on a lot of nodes building it, but I didn't click on every node, and I can't pretend to give you a full rundown on it right here, because it would just be like false advertising and I'd miss something, and I'd feel a lot better if we were all reading from the same hymn sheet, and that one be one that came from Pizzster. So, but I'd like to a big shout out and thanks to Pizzster. Mainly, I mean, number one, for the great mods. Number two, for the mod giveaways on our Discord, where there's a truck every month and a trailer every week. It's insane. And big thanks to Polly and Pupz for managing all of that. And yeah, it's a community. And yeah, I hope you guys feel part of it, because you are. Anyway, as always, take care, and hope to catch you on the next one. Take care, and bye for now.